everybody, and welcome for the running of the Wendy's 300 at Phoenix Raceway. It is an honor for us and all broadcasters here for Tanuki TV to be showing you the excitement and thrilling battles of the TRA Cup Series for our second stop of the schedule. Today we're finding ourselves in Phoenix Raceway, Arizona, where a couple of interesting names are going to lead us on for the green flag today, honestly. Really excited a lot, have a lot of stuff to say today, so Asher, take us by to what we really have to know here.
Hey, can you repeat that? I can hear you.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. So what do we expect from this race? Who do we really think is going to be on the top for the whole race?
We could really expect at least, one of the Pontiacs qualify good or at least win the race. You already see a Pontiac out front qualifying. You can also expect, at least one of the Chevys. Specifically, I'm going to pick probably Jenny Valdez to win this race. A new driver racing for Cincinnati. Even though she's in the back, she could look really dangerous and possibly win this race.
You know, honestly, a really good choice from the back of the field. I honestly go a little bit more with a sleeper pick. I'm gonna be going with one of the beach tape drivers, Malik Washington. Showed some really good consistency on the 500, came close to winning the whole race on a 3-light photo finish, and now he is looking to be with a really nice compliment. He has been out to the front, a lot of stuff. Now, one thing we do got to say before we start this event, there was no recording that's going to be on broadcast, but basically what happened during qualifying, we had some mishaps for driver 88, Sage McRibcracker. He crashed on qualifying on his very first outside lap, and surprisingly still recovered to climb all the way back to a 4th place position. Made a tiebreaker with Rob Hill, and since he's the lowest on points, he'll get 4th place right now. So yeah, honestly, really excited to see this race start. A lot of stuff, a lot of drivers that you obviously want to see overall, and I think that we're ready. We're ready to start this thing going.
Yeah, definitely anticipating this race. Definitely very excited for this.
It would also mean a lot to all the people that are haven't really gotten up to show a lot of speed on the super speedways. However, intermediates, in my opinion, are really going to be a show-off onto who is going to be the top contender this season. We're going to need to look onto how this thing starts. Remember, next race we're going all the way to Atlanta for our second super speedway of the schedule, and so long. So yeah, starting for our first intermediate race, we're about to be going. The space car rolls off for the first lap here at Phoenix Raceway.
I'm back.
Hi. You know, honestly, you expect a lot of stuff today. You expect a lot of, a lot of passes, a lot of stuff, and let's hope that we have a great race. Honestly, it seems like it's gonna be something. It's surely gonna be something today.
Yeah, and unlike Texas, I have seen that this track has not really produced many big wrecks. Texas, oh my gosh, I just bit my tongue. Anyway, Texas is, kind of like a mini Daytona or a mini Talladega, honestly. 4 lanes. Meanwhile, compared to Phoenix, it's more like a kind of smaller Pocono, just a little tight. They can take the dog leg and
it is true.
Just a little faster as well.
The green flag will wave once for the first time here at Phoenix Raceway.
For the next race, I will debut in this league.
Oh yeah, sure. That's fair. Oh, look at Sage already going really wide on the track. That's going to be a really risky move to start off. He's going to be losing a lot of spots right now.
Okay.
Great start of the race by driver 1, Tommy Joe. Not a great one for SpongeBob. He's already in 3rd, looking to be losing another spot with the number 11, Malik Washington.
Brup Hill on the outside. He's going to go middle. Malik Washington will take the position. Oh, and he might get passed by Sage McRibcracker. He does. He does get passed by Sage McRibcracker as Tommy Joe holds the lead.
we're really going to need to see a lot onto how these drivers really adjust overall, how they can really start doing a lot of stuff that we haven't seen on Super Speedways. Remember, I feel that the one driver we really got to look at to how he can actually come back from this field is Davey Engo. Started on the front row for the 500, led laps, fell off, and even so, he still climbed up with a really good spot. Currently we're talking about Davey Engo right now. But, you know, honestly, I feel good. I feel that Engo might actually find his pace overall. Maybe, you know, we're probably going to need to see a lot of him come in short track time. And, you know, hope for the best for this driver 20 enter, what are the main entries for Sansagari Racing today.
Yeah, and how about those hard-charging Peace Day Motorsports cars? 3 of them are in the top 5.
Yo, I think the one is to I don't know.
And Washington in second, he might be going for the lead if he can get past his teammate, Miller.
Yeah, well, Tommy Joe will hold on to a strong lead right here, about a little bit less than a second of a lead right now. Malik Washington falls off to a close second. And, you know, Phoenix is known to be in a track that you extend the gap really easily. And, you know, if a driver can actually find their pace early on, I feel that will be the key part to whoever wins today's race.
Yes, definitely. And you see there, I think Malik Washington might be catching up on that lap. Yes, he is.
And so is Miller. Gonna need to look back at some of the drivers right now who has gained the most spots ever since we started today's race. Tartar started 14th place. However, he has shooted himself all the way back, all the way to the front of this field in 4th. And not far behind him is going to be number 20, Davey Engo, also started really far behind. All the Sansagari drivers, in fact, have really found their pace early on.
And how about Malik Washington, or as some may call him, T-Boy, on the bottom, about to pass him.
Okay, we're back here, and now the 11 is trying to catch the one.
Look at that 4-wide racing in the back. This is not going to end well. Look out for John Johnson in the 54 car.
Oh, wow. John Johnson also. I mean, Pontiac has been really good this race. Here comes Malik Washington to the rear bumper. He's going to go up top. Not a good choice for him.
Yeah. And honestly, you know, Malik Washington, a driver that we haven't really talked about a lot in the season. I feel like this is going to be one of his standout performances so far of the season. He's looking as strong as ever.
Yeah, honestly, Pontiac, I mean, all of Pontiac this race has been looking strong as ever. Tartar, 14th to 4th place. I mean, that happened in, I'm pretty sure, the span of 5 laps. I mean, just really impressive from this Pontiac manufacturer. And, I mean, all the teams that race this car.
And, you know, one thing that we're also expecting from Phoenix is to have a much cleaner race from start to finish. Daytona was quite a little bit of a crapshoot, if I can call it in a way. But Phoenix is a lot about, you know, trying to control your pace, trying to have as less trouble as possible with the rest of the field. You can see right there, Tommy Joe is still extending that gap, but Malik Washington is catching up. It's a Pontiac 1, 2, 3 with 2 Chevys behind him.
Malik Washington copying his line. He's going to go bottom, back, top, and will Malik Washington go for the dogleg? Yes, he will. He's trying to he's trying to close the gap, but it's honestly that turn 3 and 4 that decides everything. Or no, just that turn 3 that decides everything.
Yeah, you got to look back at the people that's currently at the back of the field. Rob Hill actually lost a lot of spots. Started all the way back in 3rd, I believe. He's falling off to 13. Look out for this mid-pack because they might be saving up something. Is it either going to be speed or is it going to be a crash? We're going to need to look it out really quickly as Tommy Joe still continues to extend his gap.
Yeah, Tartar passes the other Chevy for 5th, and that will put 4 Pontiacs in the top 5. I mean, Juan Fangio is just getting absolutely swarmed by Pontiacs.
That is true, and you know, one thing that we did expect back on this race was, you know, all those stuff that could be possibly happening, and you know, a lot of like clean racing overall. That's what I'm trying to say. Coming up to 5 laps to go. The stage break through 80 laps, 20 per stage. Tommy Joe looking to claim his first stage win of the season, or could it be Malik Washington in the 11 car?
Personally, I would say Tommy Joe, if he plays his cards right, if he doesn't go high through turn 3, maybe he could get the stage win, but it's that turn 3 that decides, honestly, the outcome of your race, because if you go high, you might lose a lot of speed. If you go low, then you'll catch up to the leader, but you won't get that run off the corner. So honestly, a really hard corner to decide which line will go.
Really long turns for turns 1 and 2. Those are the ones that are really good at defining whether you lose time or you stay on your winning position right now. You're gonna need to go a little bit on free cam right here, ladies and gentlemen, to just look at some of the awesome racing going on by driver 1 Tommy Joe. Surprising start for Sweet Team Motorsports. Hasn't had the strongest run. Team owner Sev on qualifying did talk about how he feeded stones to all of his drivers today, and you know, I don't know what type of stones they wear, but they should have been some really delicious ones, because Tommy Joe is currently aiming for Sweet Team Motorsports' first stage win of the season.
Yeah, and unlike Seb, Peace Day Motorsports drivers just do it on their own. As I saw their pre-race warm-up, when I was still in the haulers, John Johnson actually takes steroids, and I think it might not be working, as I don't even know where he is right now. He's caught up in the pack, so not really an ideal performance from that Peace Day Motorsports car.
I don't think that will really work a lot if we go for the white flag for stage 1. Tommy Joe on point. Look out for any move that the drivers on the top 4 could be making right now. Fangio climbs
and look at
back
that,
to
one
third.
Fangio
Passes American entry. And looking.
And passes Miller for 4th place, or I mean 3rd place.
Really good start for the Pontiacs. They have been really showing off their pace. Tommy Joe will climb up to the green and white checker flag to win stage number 1. Washington in 2nd, Fangio in 3rd, Miller 4th place. Surprisingly, Tar still clings on to a 5th place position now for stage points. We'll be back in a little bit for some more action occurring for the TRA Cup Series here, as we look back into stage 1. Tommy Joe, your official stage 1 winner.
Oh.
Welcome everybody once again for stage number 2 here for the TRA Cup Series. Tommy Joe is currently your race leader as we're coming into stage number 2. We're closing in to that halfway mark of the race, 80 laps for this current event. And you know, great start for the Pontiacs, a really good start for the Chevrolets in general. Since a Garmin, we haven't seen a lot of that team, honestly. I'm surprised because like we entering today's race, we expected them to actually be, you know, a lot more competitive. Currently their running order is going to be 11th, 12th, and 14th for Cincinnati Racing.
Yeah, not too good. They showed all their strength in the super speedways. And I honestly, personally, I expected them to, for intermediates to be the weak spot. Maybe they could get their redemption at Talladega, but I just don't see them being successful on most of the intermediates this season.
All right, and you know, personally, I feel that they've been found themselves to their food mostly on mostly the super speedways. And currently, they just need to show up what they can possibly do right now. So, anyways, I think we're ready to start up things on stage number 2 right here. We're gonna start a countdown right here just to keep you informed right here. Currently for 9 seconds on the 10 seconds on the clock. My bad. As we're coming on for the restart here for stage number 2, green flag will be waving once again. We're racing at Phoenix.
Let's go.
Oh, I cannot see anything. Oh, wow. Okay.
Even launch for both of the Pontiacs. Malik Washington kind of checks up into that outside row, and Tommy Joe will get the dub.
Oh my goodness, I can't see anything. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. No, I can't see. No, they're just like moving in small increments to the right.
Oh, my fault.
No,
Okay. Yeah, nah, that's fair enough, actually.
No, it's not. It's not you. It's my internet.
Yeah,
it's my internet.
All right, fair enough. So with this, Tommy Joe still should buy for the race suite today, following Juan Fangio. Solid start for Latin American entry of the 5-car Hedrick cars. I can't say the .com because or else I'm gonna get demonetized or something like that. I kind of forgot. And the 81 of Jackson Miller, surprising start for a driver currently seated dead last on the standings. He's looking for a rebound today.
Oh my gosh, Verizon, please. Verizon, please.
As Verizon is kind of killing Asher right now. Remember, today's sponsor is presented to you. Well, today's race is presented to you by Wendy's. Tommy Joe still leading up with a solid 1 second, about to be less than a second on qualifying right now. I'm actually still really surprised one of the Joes actually got their foot this early on into one of these races. Honestly, we were expecting a lot about them, you know, just struggling for a little bit more, maybe try to find their foot into the super speedways and all that. Surprisingly not, the intermediates look to be their best track so far. As Jackson Miller, you know, you see him kind of closing the gap a little bit on the Bombardier 81 machine for Peach State Motorsports. We're gonna need to see what Peach State can really do for today.
I feel like P-State could have a lot of potential. I mean, they do have a lot of potential. They, challenge Sinzagari on super speedways, and I mean, that's like, honestly, challenging someone really good at something else. I can really find an example, so just take that with a grain of salt, but I mean, I feel like P-State Motorsports has the speed to win. They definitely did it on the super speedways, and we'll just have to find out what will happen today.
334 is the distance between Miller and Tommy Joe from the race suite.
Miller is definitely closing that gap.
They really are.
Yeah,
look at this three-wide
really
racing at the back. Look for Dave Yengo, maybe SpongeBob trying to do something in here. All the way to the middle.
We're back. What's happening? Here comes the 81, catching the number 1.
Really good start for Jackson Miller right here.
Oh, he's going to go bottom.
Oh, look out.
And he might get the pass.
He might get it right here.
Here comes Miller.
No, not enough.
Side by side entering turn 3.
And there he's going to complete the pass. Coming to lap.
Why do I still feel Tommy Joe might have something in the bag? He still has striking position on the 81.
Oh, no, he's going to go top, and that's going to do it. Definitely.
Yeah, that'll do it for the stage. I'm not sure if he can recover from that. Well, you know, he has some really good speed. The thing is that I'm not sure if he can complete all the laps while still being at the front of this field. We're approaching to the 10-lap mark for this race at Phoenix, honestly. I didn't expect it to be this short, but yeah, we are currently facing for, other stuff going around. So, yeah.
And look at Sinzagari working their way back to the front. Denny Valdez and Davey Ingo both in 3rd and 4th right now.
They might not be going for the first 2 spots, however, they're still cutting everybody's eyes, battling still between each other for the position. I'm not sure if this will really work for them, but I was talking about this. This is what we were talking about on the pre-race, and knowing how these drivers can still find their foot no matter what really happens right now. Looking for the battle right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
yeah, both of them battling. I personally wouldn't want that to happen. I mean, they got it sorted out right now. They're currently pushing each other, but out of anything as teammates, I'd rather you and then if I was Debbie Ingo, I'd rather you help me than actually try to battle me for the win. I mean, they want those stage points, but sometimes you have to think as a team and as a group and just try and get things settled out.
Yeah, and you know, we were talking about Sensogari not specifically being the best on teamwork. They still have the speed and all of that. Oh, look out! What a bump by Jackson Miller in the 81. I could probably tell you he was about to get loose on that, but surprisingly he manages to save it.
Oh, 4-wide racing. Oh, 5-wide racing. Almost.
Oh my god,
racing.
5 wide. Coming into into
Almost
the
5 wide
exit.
here.
Look at this 3 wide action right now. You absolutely have it with the people that is currently battling in the mid pack.
Can we have a crash or a flip, something?
We're gonna need to look at that actually.
Personally, I mean, I would doubt it.
Yeah.
Oh,
so do
Washington on 2 tires.
Yeah.
Hit a bump on the track and nearly flipped over.
That exact bump has been something that has been affecting all drivers from start to finish. We saw it on qualifying, we saw it on practice. That bump is going to be risky for whoever starts the battle in positions today.
Yeah, but Sage McRigpacker was just lucky enough to not get the worst of it. Same thing for Malik Washington, or as some people call him, EBT boy.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. And right here, still seeing a little bit of teamwork right here for the Sensogari duo. Look at this, 3-wide racing still. Carrion still trapped on this 3-wide dogfight between all cars. And
a lot of movement. That is a lot of movement.
It is true. Still
I mean, a lot of people were getting bounced around throughout the pack. They're going to go 2 wide, but I lead out that 3-wide racing is going to be over.
I really doubt battles are gonna stop any time at this mid pack. For the people that has already gotten away from this field, this is pretty much sunshine and rainbows all over again.
Yeah, a really heated battle between Tommy Joe and Jackson Miller, even though they're not making any contact, still very close.
This is the type of racing that you like to see.
No.
In my opinion, you know.
He won't.
Yeah. Okay.
He won't be able to get there, but he could have a chance coming to turn
might do it
4.
right here.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Really close to that bumper of the 81 car. We're gonna see a number of him right here. He is really struggling to try to find a way to the 81. They're pretty much following each other's lines, and they just cannot find a way between each other. We're coming close to 4 laps to go this time around.
And if they keep on battling like that, they might give those 2 Sensogari drivers a chance.
We're gonna need to look back.
You can't quite count them out just yet.
Yeah, still.
They could still be winning. 3 seconds is
it's
a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's a lot of time you really need to gain, but still, this is interesting. I'm all in to see what they can really do.
Yeah, and those 2 Pontiacs breaking away from the pack. One of the Joes, I forgot their name.
Yeah, Tommy Joe.
One of the Joes and John Johnson.
That is true. Another news, Bob Joe missed this race. Here comes Tommy Joe to move to the inside. He's going to try to take the lead now from Jackson Miller for the stage win. Can he go back-to-back and sweep this day here at Phoenix? Jackson Miller still trying to defend with that outside lane. Can he hang on to it?
Yeah, and if Tommy Joe sweeps the stages, this will be the 2nd Pontiac stage sweep in a row.
That is true.
The first to do it was P-State Motorsports, John Johnson and Montgomery Tungsten Beck and Remington.
It looks really possible,
now it might be Tommy Joe.
Look at this
2 times.
run. Really good run by the Joes. One of them did not qualify for this event, however one of them is still showing why they still deserve their spot in the TRA Cup Series. White flag for stage 2. Tommy Joe.
Yeah, and
Yep.
Miller goes high, and yeah, Tommy Joe has just buried it.
He's got it made. Tommy Joe, for the
Oh.
first time, we're gonna see a stage sweep for one specific driver. Tommy Joe in the one Visitors Mobile is gonna claim that stage to win. Behind him is gonna be Jackson Miller, getting some really good points for Peach State Motorsports. Jenny Valadez and Dave Yenko still hold down to their spots, and John Johnson will be leading us off with, will be wrapping us for stage 2 right here. We'll be back for some more action here at the TRA Cup Series in a moment. When we come back here for TRA Cup Series for the Wendy 300 here at Phoenix Raceway, Tommy Joe will sweep down stages 1 and 2. We'll be back with more action. Welcome everybody. My apologies for everybody watching on home for the TRA 500. We did not mean to take this long, but we're finally back with some more action here for the TRA Cup Series. Right now on your screen, you're watching how Tommy Joe clinched on first at stage 2 win and got the job over pinch taper for driver Jackson Miller.
Wait, don't start. I'm in the truck.
There's a streaker on track. There's a streaker on track.
Wait, really? Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Let me go to the pit lane, please.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm in the pit.
So, I don't know how to say this, but we have a truck on track.
That is one of our commentators.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Well, I think he tried to make clear that he wanted to go the pit road.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh,
What?
no.
The 38 car.
Oh, that didn't look too good.
I don't think you can really go back with something like that. But anyways, welcome back here for everybody watching at home for the Wendy's 500 to the TRA Cup Series. Ready to start off our third stage of the night. 80 laps here for the main event, and of course, so entering now into our third stage of the day. Who do we really think will be the winner today? I put money on Malik Washington, but I could probably try to go on Tommy Joe as well. So let's see. What do y'all think?
Personally, I would maybe say Juan Fangio. I mean, he's looking really dangerous down there. I mean, he's in fourth, the ideal position. I mean, leaders could be battling. He could just swoop down and just take that lead really easily. So I'd have to go with Juan Fangio here.
You have a really strong point, though. Honestly, wait, I forgot to change the thing. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is the okay, this is the order it was supposed to run, but yeah. My bad there. I genuinely forgot about it. But yeah, well, honestly, I could, for a sweeper take, I could personally go with Dabienko, honestly. He's been looking really strong in the midway of the race. He has started to, have his own pace, start having, top 3 contention and all of that. So, I think I could go with Dabienko, but it really depends whether or not he can climb back to the top of this field.
Personally, I would say John Johnson broke away from that mid-pack and drove away to place behind those Senzigari cars. So I'd have to say either one of the Joes or John Johnson, honestly.
Yeah, that is honestly a really fair point. The Joes haven't really, got into a lot of stuff, and at the same time, John Johnson can try to work with Jackson Miller to try to make something happen for Peach Team Motorsports right now. So anyways, with this, we are ready to start off with our next race today. 25 seconds on the clock, ready to fire us up for the third stage here.
So the truck is the Alejo's truck is I don't know. I don't know what I'm even doing. I'm just going to go to pit lane. I'm checking if there's debris in the truck.
Well, thank God.
No debris, so I'm
Thank
going
God
to
you
the pit
returned
lane.
back in time, because we're about to fire out this thing once again. And the green flag will be waving once again. We're racing at Phoenix.
Jackson Miller with a pretty nice start, to say the least.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't see anything again. Okay, I might have to rejoin.
You might have, yeah. Okay, Blank's still up. But yeah, currently it is a even start for all the Pontiacs. Look out.
3 wide for the lead.
Look out for this lead pass right here. What a move by Valadez, is trying to stay into that inside row. And what a way to stay on the middle for Jackson Miller. Valadez has a chance now to take the race lead. Remember, this girl did not qualify for the main event of the Body Armor 500. Now she's on the lead with Dabienko. Some big time moves happening right now for the race lead.
And how about John Johnson on the inside of Jenny Valadez, followed by Debbie Ingo?
Yeah, look at those Pontiacs at the back. They're all jogging for positions. John Johnson.
Okay, I'm gonna have to rejoin.
Alright, fair enough. Alright. John Johnson can probably try to pull something on the 29. He's going to make the pass for a second. But he still needs to pass Dabienko. He's still missing that one spot that everybody was looking for. And Dabienko is not the fastest car, but still has a chance.
Wait, why 40 laps to this stage? Bro.
20 laps per stage.
Okay.
Davey Engo started to extend that one gap. Oh, look out for Malik Washington in the 11.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I
I
saw
thought
him
we
hit
had
the
some
wall for a
trouble.
little bit. Didn't know what really happened. But really bad for one of the Peach State cars. Which, fun fact, all of their entries today managed to qualify alongside with Peach State with Santa Racing.
What do they mean available server? I am in the server and I should be in the server. What are you doing, Roblox?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, I guess. Currently, we're still having a interesting race nonetheless. I think that this race will also mean who can really clinch on into a great points cushion right now. Tommy Joe, which dominated both stages 1 and 2, currently sits down on 6th. Still on a good position, but could be a lot better. I feel that a lot of people can agree with that, as we are looking for a tight battle.
What I've noticed from these races is that since they really could not have the fastest car, but they'll always seem to be in the right place at the right time, or just find themselves in a comfortable position at a good spot in the race, and they just take advantage of that and take the lead.
And you don't gotta count out the 54 of Job Johnson, currently still making the 20 to extend his gap, but personally I feel that he's been looking really good on pace. He could be a sweeper choice in my opinion.
Yeah, but if he keeps on going high through turn 3, I don't think that'll happen at all.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, you gotta stop going high, and he just went high again. Come on, you know.
Yeah, John Johnson might not have it today. I'm not sure.
John Johnson, you suck, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm gonna be so honest. Maybe the only thing he'll really need is a caution. But knowing how clean this race has been, which to be fair is a good point, I really do not think we're really gonna see a battle to the finish. Unless John Johnson can stop selling his line coming this turn, then he might as well be the one that could be going right now.
He goes low. Oh,
Davey Engo goes top. Wait a minute. And look at this battle at the back. Jesus, 4 wide. Between Malik Washington, Remington, SpongeBob, and Alan Joe. Can he seal the deal for midfield spots?
Focusing back on this right to lead here. Both of them go high. That will give Jenny Valadez a chance.
Yeah. You know, if they keep doing this, they might actually, give a shot to all the people that's stuck in the back right now. They weren't really top contenders at the start, but now they're looking really good on speed right now.
And personally, I honestly feel like using the top is kind of primarily only for mid-pack racing. I mean, the top could be good, but it's just really inconvenient if you're kind of spread out. I mean,
yeah. And it's both really risky if you try to, extend a racing gap right now that you have, and it's just not working at all. 52 laps completed here for our Wendy's 300 at Phoenix Raceway. Gonna be so honest.
Ooh, and what a run!
Oh yeah, what a run by
John Johnson.
54.
John Johnson nearly got into the back of Davy Ingo.
Yeah, and he really did. We're gonna need to look back and to really be I don't know. I was genuinely about to be tweeting out and say absolutely whatever, but okay. Look out for this battle for the race lead though. John Johnson has managed to close the gap. Valadez is not really on reaching point right now, so we might see a 2-car battle for the race lead down the line.
Yeah, John Johnson trying to copy Davy Ingo's moves, not wanting to go lower is, I mean, you can't really use the rest of the track in there, but oh no, and making the same mistake.
Wait, what is happening?
Oh, he's gonna need to go all the way back. He's gonna need to rebuild all that advantage that he built on.
Oh no, and he hits the bump.
Oh god.
That'll slow him down a little more.
What's happening? Do we have a crash?
No, we don't. We don't. What?
Oh, I'm here with an ambulance. If we have a crash, if we have a crash, I'm here prepared with the ambulance.
Oh, and a big dive bomb for John Johnson as Debbie Ingo takes it outside.
Not a great sign for the
completely
20.
clear.
Remember, he's looking for redemption right now. He wasn't the best at Daytona for the Body Armor 500. He is looking
Yeah, definitely.
for
Lost
for
in
a
that
little.
3 wide finish.
And you know what? Speaking of the 500, our two front runners for that race are currently battling it out for the first two spots. So that makes out for a nice little story right there. And Valadez as well, definitely not in the picks of everybody right now. Could still try to clinch into something, maybe a top 3. That would be really good for Team 29.
And if I had to guess a driver that could, if I had to guess 2 drivers that could definitely dominate the season, I'd definitely have to give it to Debbie Ingo and John Johnson. They have either had really strong qualifying efforts, or they have just found themselves in the right place during races. And John Johnson just went high 2 times, really choked that.
Look out for this battle for 4th place, though. Jackson Miller taking away the spot from Valadez. Not something that will really affect her as of right now, but it's not going to be the greatest sign if she wants to catch up to those leaders.
Yeah, and if you're in a battle, you can't really catch up to a leader because you're kind of getting like occupied with another car trying to get in your way, and that causes for more moves. So if they want to catch up to John Johnson, or if Valadez wants to catch up to John Johnson, I don't think now is the time.
Yeah, they really still need to find their pace right now. One thing we've seen since Agaro is really lacking of is teamwork right now. We saw these two, the 20 and the 29, trying to work between each other, trying to get into each other's bumpers. But they were really trying to, help each other to try to catch up to any spots right now. I'm not sure if that's going to happen right now. Look out for this move by John Johnson.
On the bottom.
We're going to have a side-by-side battle as we exit turn 2. It's turn 3 we go. Oh, we have a crash already!
No. Oh, come on. What on earth?
Wait,
What?
Oh, no.
How did that even happen?
Oh,
my-
no, he's
Big
upside
crash.
down. What on
Big
earth?
crash.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus, what happened?
And that
Ambulance
is
on,
a
ambulance
caution
Caution is
immediately.
out. Yeah,
Okay, we
caution
have
is
the
out.
ambulance on.
And
Jeez.
Yeah,
I,
but
honestly, personally, that should have been a caution.
Yeah, that is a caution.
Yeah, and personally, that should have been a caution a little earlier. I don't know.
I really
How
don't
we
know
didn't
what
notice that.
happened to Remington. I thought it was
Okay.
good at first, but never mind.
Okay, I'm attending the 02.
All right,
Okay, let's see.
that's 62. We're gonna need to race back down to the line for those that still remain. Our first.
Okay, he says
caution
he's
of today.
okay. He's okay.
Fair enough.
Let me take him.
All right, I'll respawn the cars.
Oh, no, he just hit that same
Okay.
bump that... Oh, yeah, he hit
I know.
After
that
a few
same bump
minutes.
that John Johnson did off
Okay,
of 3
let
and
me
4. He's
simulate this.
gone.
After a few minutes,
He was
all the
stuck on
doors
the-
were
oh,
evacuated
no.
of the- okay.
All right.
Yeah, he was just stuck on the track. And honestly, if it was up to me, I would give John Johnson that original
Okay,
position back.
guys,
'Cause that
yeah.
was,
announcement. After some minutes, the debris were okay. So the truck is now checking if we have debris on the track.
I see. Yeah, official call for this thing. John Johnson will get to keep his position
The
on
big
second. So since that was not really his fault for being involved in that thing, we're gonna need to look back to what
Yeah.
happened with Remington in the O2. I wasn't really focused on this thing since everything was going down between everything on here. Yeah, he just hit a bump in there, got bliss out of that. Stays on the bottom of the track, not really a sign that you could really think of. And he puts the track.
Please record
the
that
car
and
just,
then
like-
send it to the group. Please record that.
yeah.
It's on the stream. It's on the stream.
Really unfortunate for Montgomery, Tungsten, Beck, and Remington. Probably the weakest Beach State Motorsports so far this race. Definitely not the best entry, or actually maybe even the worst entry for Beach State Motorsports
my-
today. And
So,
he just spins out and just
okay. I
makes
have a
things worse for
debris
himself.
here. Taken.
Yep. And okay, here comes John Johnson as well to into the upcoming track. I just saw this right here, and John Johnson
Okay,
of course
no
gets
debris
tagged
anymore. We don't have more debris.
Debris
don't
is
have
off the track. You can hear it by the AMR
Oh
safety
no!
crew.
The 38 car the truck spins out and crashes.
Oh damn!
I'm stupid.
And even a
I
we
destroyed
saw a
this road.
flip right there by Jackson Miller in the 81.
Bro, I destroyed this road.
I just
Hmm.
barely got to see that crash, but yeah. He just
And
gets to the
Culver's,
bumper
this
of
is
Tommy
nasty.
Joe,
Oh my god.
and to a lot more people he goes. Surprisingly, the only cars involved in it are the Peach State duo, who got involved at the wrong place at the wrong time. We don't need to see if anything else happened on this moment. I don't think that there was any other incident around. But even so, this is unfortunate for Peach State. They were battling for their best finish since Daytona.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Miller. I mean, caught up in his own teammates' mess. Now, I don't really know about you, but if I was Miller, I'd be really mad, especially if I was the East Motorsports team owner. I mean,
Yeah, and honestly, fair point. You're
Okay, the stroke is repaired. Okay, I'm going to still checking the track if we have some more debris. Let me see.
Yeah, you heard already
Now
from
the
the
bridge
safety crew. They're
here.
still checking out for any debris that could be on track. But really unfortunate
No
situation.
debris. We don't have
for-
debris in the track. We can retake the race after the red flag.
Alright. So with this, we'll mark our first caution. We almost went for a caution-free race from start to finish, but unfortunately we're not going to have it today.
and I mean, at least it wasn't as bad as Daytona. I mean, you always have to look at the positive side of things.
Yeah, you do have a fair point though.
Okay, all the involved drivers were taken to the hospital.
Fair enough. So
And they
involved
are
drivers
now
on this crash, the
released out.
one of Tommy Joe, 29 of Jenny Valadez, 81 of Jackson Miller, and the 54 of John Johnson.
Everyone of these drivers were taken and they're now out of the hospital,
Alright.
out of this medical center.
So currently all drivers were checked out. They're just fine to continue racing today. Really unfortunate, but official call it is going to be that John Johnson gets to keep second place so far for the incident, because I absolutely did not see that happening. So yeah, anyways, we're going to have 10 seconds once again on the clock to start today's race, and looking for a cool finish on today. I really hope that does happen.
And look at that.
Okay.
Debbie
We're
Ingo
about to
completely
start.
swarmed by Pontiacs.
Aaron
Tar
Payson.
could get his first ever win.
Okay,
John
we're
Johnson
on
could get his
Payson.
first ever win.
They make already 3 wide.
Look at,
And we go green flag here finish.
really good start.
They're
For,
already making 3 wide.
look at Tartar in the 7 though.
Debbie Ingo. Oh no.
3 wide
Goes
now.
high.
Go
John
Wendy.
Johnson.
Here comes
To
the
the middle.
54.
Great
The
start.
7 on the bottom. Debbie Ingo has no choice but to stay outside as they're going to go 3 wide.
Davey Ingles going to lose a
Turn
lot of
4.
positions from here. Look out.
And here comes that other P-Stain Motorsports car, Malik Washington in 5th.
Yeah.
And everything is seriously coming together for Pontiac. Oh my goodness, and how did Tommy Joe get back there?
I really
He
did
got
not
shuffled
know.
back to 6th. Oh wow.
We're really going to look for some of the storylines for this race. You are having a Sage McGroup tracker who could aim himself for his first top 5 of the season, or who knows, maybe even top 3. Can Tartar seal the deal on the last moment? Remember, he is racing on a Kyle Busch tribute. May he rest in peace to the champion. But listen, I honestly don't think that I've seen the 7 car for a lot of races right now. This will mark for a really good start on points overall, and a really good start for his career in general, as we see Saban Roadcracker battling Valadez and Johnson for the 3rd spot.
Yeah, not much happening in the battle of the lead. Tartar trying to pull away, not really working as he will run high.
Look at Valadez now edging out on the middle.
7 is in the lead. Here comes the 29.
Really good start right there. Al and Joe
And
out
the
of nowhere
Pontiac.
comes to the top 3.
Here
What is
comes
going
And the
Valadez.
two
on?
Pontiacs on the bottom. Malik Washington leads him out to dry, and Malik Washington will try and go for the lead.
Look out for this battle. You really gotta appreciate a race that can heat up at the last moment right here. And this is a clear example of that.
Yeah, now Debbie Ingo trying to get past Malik Washington, but Malik Washington has the speed to pass Devin Ingo, and how about Montgomery, Tunson, Beck, and Remington behind one of the Joes, behind both of the Joes, trying to give, I mean, everyone up front a run for their money as Malik Washington gets into the back of Jenny Valdez.
This is the type of stuff that sells beers to the alcoholics. Look for Jenny Valdez in the 29 and the 7 of Tartar. Two drivers that weren't in contention at first, but now are really showing their true colors right now. Here comes Malik Washington to take the position away from Tartar.
Yeah, and they are still really close throughout the pack. I mean, this is really impressive.
Honestly, it really is. And, you know, honestly, out of all of these guys, pretty much anybody can win right now. Everybody in the top 5 might actually have a shot.
Jenny Valdez pulling away. So is Malik Washington pulling away from Tartar.
Yeah, and of course,
Almost.
Of course, we want to also
Comes one of the Joes.
Jenny Valdez effort. I believe it was a couple of days ago for her late model start. Congratulations for driver 29. As we're looking for 10 more laps on today's race, nothing stopping Jenny Valdez from clinging on for her first career win and first of Sensagari since Iris Collins did it back in Daytona.
Yeah, and Iris Collins just disappeared. I don't know what happened to her, but I guess that might be the end of her TRA career.
Yeah, probably. We were notified a couple of days ago about her departure for full-time TRA Cup Series, starts. The results of all of this will be posted later on here in Tanuki TV about any information that could be given for driver 77. But yes, currently not looking bad for Sensagari. They have still looked for a young star to lead them off to probably one of their best stretches we're going to see of the TRA.
Yeah, but don't count that giant swarm of Pontiacs behind her out. Miller already pulling away from the pack.
It's pretty much all the Pontiacs are from 2nd to 5th, really good on speed. Alan Joe surprisingly still on the mix after not the greatest race or performance we've seen from her specifically, but honestly, really nice to see like one of the Joes still clinched on to one of those top 5 spots.
Yeah, but the pack is definitely catching up to Miller. I don't think he'll be able to catch up to Valdez anytime soon.
We're really gonna need to see. Time's running out for all these people in the mid pack. Here comes Startar to take the position from 2nd. It is a 1 second lead right now. Probably the longest lead we've seen since Tommy Joe back in stages 1 and 2. We're gonna need to look if she can still manage to pull away and extend this gap as much as possible right now. Coming to, I believe,
yeah, here comes Tartar. Here comes Tartar trying his best not to give up and give that spot to those P-State Motorsports cars, but they are not giving up either. Tartar will run below, trying to pass them through turn 4. Won't work there. Now they're going to go through turn 2, through the dogleg, and ultimately passes them, but
he's going to need to, try to make his best to get rid of these Peach State Motorsport drivers. They're trying to work between each other to get him out of the way, but it's just not working at all. We're going to need to look back to how everything is working back at the field. I do not want to miss a caution back, so let's see. Could really honestly be looking for a lot of these drivers to be at the front of this field.
Mañana nos vemos otra vez.
All right. So with this, Jenny Valdez is aiming for a 2 second lead coming into lap 77 from Tribute Iris College right here. Coming to
and I don't really know what they're doing. I mean, they kind of suck right now, honestly.
Look how
I mean, it gets to a point where the battling kind of needs to stop, and you need to get your head in the game and try and actually help someone or manipulate your way to the lead.
If we're running out of time, if anybody wants to wreck, it might be now. Tommy Joe is going to try to clinch down into that 3rd spot. They're 3 wide now for a second. A heated battle for the 2nd spot. I personally think they just realized, you know, I'm not really gonna catch up
Oh,
to
Miller hits the
29.
wall.
Oh wow. Not really
Oh
getting
wow, and now they're starting to get tense.
2 laps to go. You can really notice who's has had the best skill all around. Now, Tommy Joe comes to a close second overall. He's done a really good job today, and he's on winning position to try to get that second spot. But it is all driver 29 as of right now who is aiming to take the white flag, and it is one more time around for Jenny
Finally,
Valdez.
the white flag here.
Senzagari Racing has been looking for a driver that can command their 3-car operation. They were looking to have Davien go at their first entries, but the 29 of Jenny Valdez is showing that she is still worth of a cup ride, and out of turn 4 for the final time, she'll win it at Phoenix.
A mid-race ends with a mid-driver.
Stroke is, and now we
Completely
have
fitting.
to stroke is the track. He's going to destroy y'all.
Oh wow. And with this, Jenny Valdez has clinched on to her first career win in the TRA Cup Series. Great start by Senzagari
Wait,
Racing
bro,
today.
why did you respawn? I was about to kill everyone.
Oh, my fault. But yeah, great start for driver 29, Jenny Valdez. We're gonna see the celebration in a little bit for Victory Lane and all of that. Everything will be posted on for the TRA Cup Series in a little bit, in just a little bit of time. But this will be a great start for driver 29 of Jenny Valdez.
Yeah, Jenny Valdez definitely celebrating that win. Maybe all of Senzagari is celebrating that win. I don't know about Davy Ingo though. I mean, she just keeps choking races.
I mean, you know, fair enough. They haven't had the best stretch of races overall, but they still clinched on to a good spot right now. We're gonna look at the results in a little bit as you're looking on top of your screen. Tartar clinches on to the second spot, actually, my fault. And the McRib Cracker, Sage McRib Cracker, manages to cling on to a top 3 position today here. We saw his early qualifying mistake that he had during qualifying and all of that, and he was posted on the news channel. But he still clinched on to a good spot. And then behind him is going to be Tommy Joe, still a really dominant car. I feel that this is going to be still giving him for a great for great points overall after this race. Surprisingly, Kerriman the 74 still clinches on to a 5th place finish. A driver that didn't stay in the mix the whole day, but still manages to clinch on into that spot. And behind that is going to be Alan Joe in the 75 car, followed Malik Washington, John Johnson in the 54 car, Jackson Miller. Surprisingly, all PJ Motorsport drivers finished really close to each other, and Juan Fangio is going to be wrapping up our top 10 of drivers right now. We're going to look back at this finish right here with driver 29 Jenny Valdez clinging on to the victory here at Phoenix Raceway for the Wendy's 300. And honestly, really nice stuff. Really nice stuff to see Senzagari claim their victory back after, you know, some circumstances that happened with Iris Collins that didn't allow her to race anymore. But with this, Jenny Valdez clings on to Senzagari's Racing's, if you count the Clash, 3rd career win in the racing. It has been a Senzagari sweep for the start of the Speed Week so far. And this will pretty much conclude our broadcasting today here at the TRA Cup Series here. Jenny Valdez will be going on as your race winner here at Phoenix Raceway. Celebrations and all that will be posted later on today here on Community TV, so don't forget to watch it for tomorrow. Next race coming in.
Wait. Let me say something.
Yeah.
So for the next race, I'm going to debut in the number 38 of Speedy Cash for Front Row Motorsports.
Nice. There you have it. That's comes to be taken into consideration today. Jenny Valdez, your driver 29 for Senzagari Racing, your winner for the Wendy's 300. The next race coming up for the TRA Cup Series will be racing at Atlanta. Atlanta time will be following in after this race.
Yay.
And I think it's for the Epco Park 400, the TRA Cup Series. Don't forget to watch it here at the Community TV broadcasting series. Thank everybody for watching today, and we'll be back with some more action coming to